What up, everybody? It's another Saturday night, and you're tuning in to Purple Vibes in the Zone.
Skull to the bowl. Whole lot of skull gang on this one. Yeah. Hey. 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 Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what your team doing, man. They ain't messing with the perp gang. It's our year, time to get this ring. Bring it home back to the skull gang. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what your team doing, man. They ain't messing with.
What up, what up, what up? How you guys doing tonight? Saturday night, pregame.
What up, though?
You know, we got taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. How you guys feeling about it?
What's no predictions? What they gonna do?
Man, I think it's gonna be close. What up, Manacana? Welcome to Saturday night. Purple Vibes in the Zone.
What up with you? What
Well,
the
yeah.
Vikings gonna do?
We gonna get this dog.
I'm hoping they win, but I'm not seeing it yet.
How they gonna win? How they gonna do it?
They would have to play the perfect game, and I don't know if we have that in us. In my
How you
opinion,
feel, Mike?
I feel like if we play turnover free, that's the key. If we play turnover free, and we haven't done it yet this whole season, if we can do that and capitalize on the turnovers at Patrick Mahomes, because he's going to throw some interceptions. I feel like he's going to turn the ball over at least a couple of times. When we capitalize on that, the combination of that, we're going to win this game, man. I feel like I'm not scared of the Chiefs. Of course, I'm nervous about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, but they're outside weapons, and of course, their running back is a beast, but they don't have no wide receivers. There's not one wide receiver that I'm scared of. There's not one wide receiver with over 200 receiving yards this year. Justin Jefferson has over 500 and something yards himself. He has more receiving yards than all their wide receivers put together. So I'm not scared of the Chiefs, but what I'm nervous about, of course, is the offensive line. Even though they did block way better this last game, I'm nervous about Chris Jones. That's his name, right? Defensive tackle. Number 95. He is debatably top 3 defensive tackle in the whole NFL, and I don't know why people don't talk about him more, but the man is a beast, and I'm nervous about him because I know our offensive line ain't the best. And I don't know if Dalton Risner is going to start, but this is a game that he should probably start because this man, when I tell you, if he hits Kirk Cousins is going to be seeing ghosts for the rest of the game. So please protect Kirk Cousins and throw it to our weapons. We could win this game. Let's go Vikings. Let's just beat the defending champions. Let's go.
I won't get out some shout outs, but then I got some bad news for you, Mike, after the shout outs.
Oh,
what's
damn.
up? What's up, Skull for Life Barber 1975? Welcome.
What up with y'all? What up, though, y'all?
What up, Scolded?
On this
How you
Saturday
feeling
night.
tonight?
What's up?
My worthless opinion is in the building.
Let's
Who else
go.
we got? We got Tony Bell in the building.
Tony, my
Tony in the
God.
house.
What's up with it?
But yep. So Tony broke the bad news for you.
Don't say it. What is it? What is it?
Where'd it go? Dang.
What is it?
Missed it. Reisner is not starting.
Oh, my. We got to go against Kirk. Ed Ingram.
Yeah.
Show some mercy. Oh my gosh, we're in trouble. The interior offensive line is going to get destroyed. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to block that guy, man. Whew.
Yeah, it's good. It's man.
I don't know how they're going to block him.
What it do? D Woods is in the building, y'all.
D Woods.
Hey, and if D Woods doesn't jump on tonight, just know tomorrow we're going to be doing a watch party, Skull State of Mind watch party. You know, we'll be watching the game live with each other. Feel free to jump on tomorrow too. But yeah,
It's definitely going there. What you think, Zoe? Come on, talk to me, bro. Talk that talk, bro. Come on.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think tomorrow we will see a superstar in the making with either John Ross or Sky Moore, man. This will
Don't
be
say
their
that.
this will be their breakout game, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just high. It's just shit. It is what it is. I got no like. I hope Minnesota Vikings. Like I'm not concerned about the offensive line for real. My main concern
What?
is Kirk Cousins. The
Hold
offensive line.
on.
The offensive
Offensive
line.
line.
They played good last week, and he did
That's
play
one
good.
game. That's one game. That's one game.
It don't matter, bro. Your quarterback can't take off games. You can't take weeks off in the NFL.
That's true. That's true. But
Everything got to click.
You right. You right. Go ahead. Talk your talk, bro. My bad. Talk your talk, bro.
What up, Mateo?
Mateo, what's the deal?
Little nephew in the building too. What up, JJ Vikings
got to play, man. The Vikings got to play a perfect game tomorrow, man. No turnovers. Offense got to get first downs. Got to get touchdowns, field goals. Defense got to come out with some turnovers, turnover on downs. We got they gonna have to play a game we ain't never seen them play before. Now since KLC been a head coach, I ain't lying to you. Name one game.
Hey, Bob Sweet said I
let's go, Bob Sweet.
A win for the Vikings tomorrow.
Let's go, baby. That's my guy, Bob Sweet. I like you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
But
let's get hype, man.
If they win, it's gonna be a perfect game. They win. You ain't gonna turn the ball over 2 times and beat the Chiefs.
Oh hell, we better not. I feel like
they gotta have a perfect game.
I feel like why not us, though, and Yogi and all the Viking family that's in the chat? Why not us? Why can't we get a unexpected win? Why can't we shock the world once in a while, man? Like
we did,
the Vikings thing,
man.
We did. We beat Buffalo that one time.
We're gonna beat the Chiefs.
Hey, bro, I'm not worrying about last season, bro. That's the past. I'm worrying about this season, bro. I'm trying to win the Super Bowl now.
We're gonna beat the Chiefs
on that Super Bowl. You talking
and
about
lose to the Bears.
Shit, you see the Bears last night?
Yeah.
What they look like? What they look like?
Shit, 40.
They put up 40 points.
Boy, DJ Moore had 3 touchdowns, 200-something receiving yards.
What did Justin Fields do?
They were 4 touchdowns, 400 yards,
400 yards,
or 395, no turnovers.
Oh damn! I think people were sleeping on him.
Yeah, everybody was.
Not me. Not me.
I don't know, man. I just hope the Vikings, man, hope they can beat the Chiefs, man. The offense is gonna have to put up some points, man. The offense ain't show up none this year. They got to show up.
That's shocking though, ain't it?
Hell yes. You look at all the money we got on offense.
Yeah.
It's like, how is the strong part of our team like the weakest part? It seems like it's crazy to me. Like our defense by far has outplayed my expectations this year so far. For getting that pick 6, like they kept us in the game. We could have lost last game, bro. Like to the freaking Panthers. To the freaking Panthers. We almost lost.
Hold on, he said they didn't win because of Fields. Who the hell they win because of? If I'm not mistaken, he the one that was dishing the football out.
He the quarterback.
Yeah,
unless they just ran the ball the whole time. That's all they do.
They got a lot of yak passes, but shit, he still had to make the reads and do the throws.
Yeah, JJ, I believe in us too, my brother. I believe in us too, man. Until we lose this game. If we lose this game, let's go get Caleb Williams. Let's go get Bo Nix. Let's go get Shadir Sanders. Let's go get everybody. Everybody. It's
the Vikings, man. The Vikings going. They gonna win about. If they lose to the Chiefs, you know they're gonna lose to the 49ers. Then if they lose, what do you say?
What's that last comment, Yogi? Floors can fluster. Thank you. I believe in it.
It's not about the defense. It's the offense, man. Y'all keep on talking about the defense. The defense can only do so much. Then after a while, they're going to get tired. Then they're going to run the ball down their throat. Then we're going to go through the same shit with the week one. People going to blame the defense. Oh, defense can't get them off the field. Hell, the defense came up with 2 turnovers. They gave up nothing but 10 points going to halftime.
I know, that's crazy.
And offense got 3 points going to halftime.
What up, the North?
Yeah, Tony, it's the offense. It ain't the defense. It's the
offense. Hey, are we number 1 and 3 announced this year? Like, does anybody know that stat? Are we? I'm curious because we do a lot of 3 announced, man. Besides the turnovers, the 3 announced they gotta get something. Like,
and I know Yogi probably know. He probably could look it up. I know we lead the league in turnovers.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Shit, we know we number 1 by a landslide. Shit. We got more turnover than we got touchdowns.
Yo, that's a shame though. That's true though. It's crazy.
And that's not a great stat to have. Hey, Davey Chains, welcome. Hey, better
what up,
late
baby,
than
man?
never.
That will happen though, man. This will happen when you have a basic offensive coordinator, okay, damn near bad offensive line, and an average quarterback, man. That will happen.
God. That's my quarterback, man.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, man, come down to the quarterback play, man.
That's true. You ain't lying. But first cousin gonna show up, man. That's
like
my
everybody,
quarterback.
like everybody want to talk about San Fran. San Fran drafted Trey Lance. They gave all them draft picks.
Oh wow, that's a good.
And San Fran is still one of the top teams in the NFC.
And what's that tell you, though?
The draft picks ain't even matter to San Fran.
So it means that they draft well, they scout well, and they develop players, but they took a chance though. We the only organization that don't take chances.
And they just traded for Randy Gregory, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, they nasty, man.
Yeah, like, hey man, I like the way they run business over there, though.
Yeah, they trenches is built differently. Like they built
like, totally different.
Yeah, they built different.
They built like the 80s. Ain't that right, TB? Ain't that right, Tony Bell? They built like the 80s, ain't they? They run and play smash mouth football. Tony gonna like that one.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yogi, are you gonna do a shot for every 3 and out? I don't know.
Hey, man, you been out do that shit against the 49ers.
But you right though, you right though.
The wife said no because I got chores after the game.
Shit, the Minnesota Vikings did that shit, man. Oh my God.
Right.
For real. I ain't lying, TB. It just, man, the Vikings just, I don't know, man. Like Kirk Cousins, man, he regressing, man. People don't want to say it or not. He don't look the same like he did last year.
He hurt. He's sore.
I don't know. I wonder what's going on. Like this offense, like last season was like
shit.
We struggled. Like offense, like 3 and out, but we were like a second half team, right? We get down by 20 points, then we come back. This year, it's like we can't get nothing going, nothing flowing. We struggled against a Panthers defense that were hurt. They don't have the talent like the Chiefs. Well, Chiefs got all right talent. They got what's his name, Snead, the corner, and they got Christian.
And they got the best quarterback in the NFL, man. It don't even matter. They gonna get it together.
That's true. But
they gonna get it together.
Yeah, Davey Chains, the coaches got to catch that.
Who was that? What team was that?
The Vikings. We only had 10 men on the field.
Oh, you talking about the Vikings?
Yeah.
Man, we got to figure something out. I think we can get this done. We just can't turn the ball over, man. And give Patrick Mahomes. The more opportunity Patrick Mahomes has, the more he's going to figure out the defense. The more tired the defense is going to get. And Patrick Mahomes, debatably, he's the best dual threat quarterback I have ever seen. So, yeah. So we can't let him have the opportunities. Turnovers we can't have. Like, and it's Kirk Cousins. Like, I understand that the offensive line ain't the best, but he has to get that ball out quick.
I ain't even mad at Kirk at this point no more, though. Kirk, he older now, bro. I ain't even mad at him no more. He older now, bro. He older and slower now. I ain't even mad at Kirk no more. I ain't lying to you. That's why I don't even bash Kirk no more. Shit, he older and slower. Kirk did like a turtle back there now. He throw the ball all, he cocked the motherfucker arm back all slow, released it all slow and shit. Like, where the zip at? My baby ain't got that zip no more. That shit
Kirk
gone.
is Kirk. Kirk is Kirk.
Yeah, we got it. We gonna win though. I feel like we gonna win.
That is cap. I don't care with nobody. That shit is cap.
Hold on, bro.
Cap, hey, listen,
where
man.
are you getting that from? Where are you getting that from, bro? Like, is that
probably?
That's bro,
Listen,
you can
man.
just look at the offensive line, man.
This is when you give an eye test of what you seeing on the football field.
Eye test. Yeah.
Yeah, like come on, bro. That offensive line. Wait till they play the 49ers. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see they rank top 8. We're gonna see they rank top 8 in 2 weeks.
We already see the last. Did we not forget we lost 3 games in a row?
No, but people got
ideas. No. Like we know what the offensive line is. Giving up sacks and getting Kirk destroyed in the pocket. Like we cannot go by the PFF says. I know Kirk Cousins is struggling, but I'm telling you that offensive line is part of the reason why we're struggling. It's a big part of the reason. And we've been knew that before the season started. We was talking about the draft. We was talking about free agents. We've been talking about that Dalton Reisner for months now. You know what I mean? Before we got him, it's been a problem. So Kirk Cousins.
Barber 1975 brings up a good point. We can't rush Mahomes on every down because he'll make us pay. So yeah, B Flow is going to have to play that fine line of when to blitz and when not to blitz. In my opinion, what do you guys think?
Yeah, he is, man. They also got a nice running back though.
Was it Isaiah Pacheco, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro! I look at his
run defense is.
Yeah, wow. everybody like our run defense got better. So we ain't playing nobody the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
we played the Panthers and we played
the Chargers.
Who?
And the Chargers.
Oh yeah, Chargers without their top running back.
Exactly.
And they there as a passing team.
And you know they're gonna run the ball on us. Like they're going like the Chiefs are gonna run the ball. Like I know that for a fact. Even though Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, they're gonna run that ball. That play action is deadly.
Where's my boy Jai at, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they need to put. I mean, he's smaller, but man, they need to get that ball in his hands quick and often.
Man, that man had 0 catches last week.
Is it the play calling? Is it just Kirk? Like, who is responsible for him not getting the ball a lot?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The last week game, I watched some of that game. I ain't watched the whole game. But what the hell happened to the offense? Kirk had 100-something passing yards. I'm like,
after that pick 6, he started hesitating.
Oh gosh, yo,
I seen that play.
I see that play. Yo, did I hit you up when that happened?
Yeah,
I don't know if I called you. I said, yo, man, this boy just
he loved throwing the ball to KJ Wright, dog, for some reason. We KJ Osborne.
And D Wood said we cannot start off this drive with speaking of the devil, speaking of midnight, here he comes.
What up, fellas?
Right there.
Hold on. Let me fix this. Boop, 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 boop.
What up, fellas? What it do? What it do?
What
man?
up? What up,
Not much, man.
Oh.
Hey, tell him stop hating on Kirk.
About to be a party
I'm listening
Tell
to
him stop hating
y'all.
on Kirk, man.
I'm watching my Lakers play in the preseason. You know, I gotta get the Lakers a little look right now, and I'm hearing y'all talking, man. Look, first off, I don't care how they win or what happens. It's gonna be a win anyway.
Let's go.
I ain't even gonna analyze it. I ain't gonna say what they gotta do, whatever. It's just gonna be a win. That's what it's gonna be.
Problem.
All right.
Talk to him, D.
Well, it's gonna be a win tomorrow.
They got that good weed in Southern California.
Yeah, Tony. I'm watching your old basketball team play for my team now.
Yo, my team trying to trade.
You're welcome.
I keep telling you, thank you all the time, man. You know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If the Vikings don't do nothing this season, I got the Lakers to look forward to.
Nah, man, we not gonna think like that, bro. We gonna win tomorrow, bro.
We got to be careful tonight because I could just see Tony Bell looking up, and I could just know he's watching the Michigan-Minnesota game, and I could.
You got me twisted. I'm watching wrestling, dude.
I'm about to lay that smack down on
I ain't watching them damn Gophers play. You know damn well they gonna get the shit beat out of them.
Y'all ain't never get that little brown jug.
We ain't seen the little brown jug in 10 years. We just see it in pictures. It ain't been in the trophy. There's dust and cobwebs in that trophy case where the little brown jug is supposed to be because we ain't had it in what 12 years.
It's been a while. They've only won it 5 times in my lifetime, and I'm 56, dude. What does that tell you?
Eagles Playbook Podcast. How you feeling?
Hey, that's my guy. What's the deal?
By the way, what's the score
Last
of the
time I
Gopher
seen
game?
45-10.
Damn, I knew we were gonna get
that. Oh, that's standard. That's standard.
Hey,
Eagles, I heard you play Zoen and Madden.
Yeah, I lost, bro. I got my ass.
And he beat me, right? He beat me, and I was sitting there looking like, man, this is like one of my first games playing. I just gave him an early Christmas gift. That's all that was, man.
Yeah, I thought I'm gonna get revenge. Hey, D Wood, when I play him next and I beat him, I'm getting revenge for both of us, bro.
Man.
And I'm on Twitch with it now. And I'm on Twitch live streaming games now.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I get some time to get back on, I'll play you again, man.
Don't put me on no live though. Unless I win, don't put me on the live, bro.
Leave Zoe alone.
Hey, Eagles Playbook Podcast. Drop your channel in the comments so people could sub.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna stay long for y'all, man. I'm just saying though, man. Vikings gonna win that game tomorrow. Straight up.
That's my guy. D Woods.
Straight up.
Like that. I like that attitude, bro.
T-Bell.
You got Kirk Cousins. What they
Tony, you say no, Tony?
Okay, first of all, Mike, shut the hell up with that Kirk Cousins bullshit, all right?
His name ain't Kirk Cousins. His name is First Cousin.
No, his name is sorry ass Kirk Cousins. Okay, get it straight.
Hey, is it Kirk?
Get it straight.
Is it Kirk or Kurt?
Well, tomorrow's gonna be son of a bitch because he's gonna lose. But no,
damn you, Kirk.
His name on last Sunday when he threw that pick six, his name was MFSOB and any other name I could think of. His name was not Kirk.
If we lose this game, I'm not gonna claim him no more as my first cousin.
Well, you said that last week.
Yeah, you said that. Well, we won last week.
We won.
Here's the thing.
It's supposed to be on my side.
Here's the thing.
Let's go.
Let's put it in perspective. We beat a Carolina team we were supposed to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina is not Kansas City.
They a shit show.
Yes, they are. You're gonna have, and the problem ain't Mahomes for Kansas City. The problem is Andy Reid calling the plays. Andy Reid's liable to put one of them offenses together, run up 40 points on our asses.
But Patrick Mahomes is the scariest part of that, bro.
But Mahomes makes it go. But Mahomes makes it go with his feet and with his arm. Now, keep in mind, Kansas City's receivers drop everything he throws to him. The only dependable one he's got is Travis Kelce. Here's where the Vikings are probably screwed. If Kansas City smart and Andy Reid is for an offensive game plan to attack the Vikings, he's going to use
the ball with
he's going to use the same game plan that the Cowboys used last year when they came up here and beat us 40-3. And that means put your running backs in the flat and let them do damage to them linebackers. So that means McKinnon, Pacheco, whoever else, Sky Moore, they get out in that flat, they probably pay dirt every time. So,
we can stop that.
This ain't Donatello. This is Flores.
It doesn't matter. First of all, here's the thing. As much as I like Brian Flores, he ain't got shit for defense. Okay,
he ain't got nothing, fellas. This ain't Madden.
He has nothing for defense. So guess what? He can't blitz all the damn time. He can't blitz. You can't blitz all the time on Mahomes, or else it will turn into Madden, and Mahomes will be running 50 yards. So,
but if we stop the run and make him make a star on the outside, because as long as we can stop Travis Kelce, that's easier said than done. They don't have nobody.
Mike, on the outside. Listen to me, Mike. We ain't got nobody on defense, so it's even, right?
I thought we had Ivan Pace.
Wow.
No.
I'm saying though, because a couple weeks ago, we got Murphy all world, but now we ain't got nobody on defense.
Now we got McCoy. Right. Tell him, D Woods. Tell him.
I'm just saying though. Which one is it going to be?
Who's going to cover Pacheco out of the backfield? Is it going to be Pace or is it going to be Hicks? I guarantee it's Hicks.
It's going to be Vitellis.
Why the hell did you just say? Why the hell did you just say Asamoah? That brother can't even get on the practice
It's gonna be
field.
Metellus, man, not Asamoah. Asamoah plays special teams, man.
Hey, talk to Mike. He said Asamoah. Don't yell. Okay, first of all, motherfucker, don't yell at me, goddammit. I'll yell right back. All right.
We get lit up in here, man. I don't know you gotta be here for 10 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I feel like, all right, if we stop Travis Kelce and we stop the run, but I know that's easier said than done, we got a good, honest chance to win.
We got an honest chance, but here's a
without turning the ball over. If we don't turn the ball over and give Patrick Mahomes more opportunity, we really do have. We could have won all the games of the season. I know could have, would have, should have, but if we didn't turn the ball over, we could have definitely won. We only lost like every game. We lost by what, a touchdown maybe.
Okay, I got one for you then. You trust? Do you?
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Do you trust this team to win with KOC calling the offense?
And Kirk Cousins as a quarterback.
Thank you.
Hey, first of all, his name ain't Kirk Cousins. His name is First Cousin, bro.
His name is about to be motherfucking son of a bitch. Okay, that's his name. His name ain't Kirk. Okay,
I trust that they will not turn the ball over this game, and I feel like this game is going to shock the world. We will get the dub this game. That's how I feel. We won't get the dub.
I wouldn't say we're gonna shock the world. They do for a turnover here or there. I just feel like at the end of the day, KC really doesn't have like anybody outside of Kelce that's actual a threat, and they run a lot of their offense through.
Okay.
Kelce.
All right, fine. That's the offense. Now I got one for you, and we've talked about this all damn year. Who the hell gonna block Chris Jones?
I've been saying that, but we got Dalton Reisner, and you said he's not playing.
Okay, here's the thing with Reisner. Here's the thing with Reisner. Reisner is not in shape. I told you guys that when they signed him and they let him leave, he's not in game shape. It's gonna take him at least 3 or 4 games to get into game shape.
I look at it like this. I understand like Chris Jones is debatably the best defensive tackle in the NFL right now. But
yeah,
I feel like if we have to, the tight ends have to block, the running backs have to help block. I just feel like if we keep Kirk Cousins upright, and that's easier said than done, I feel like we have an honest chance to win.
By the way,
Jordan Addison will have a good game.
Hold on. Did you see? Okay, you saw the highlights of last week's game, right? Did you see against Carolina? You saw the highlights, right? Yeah, did you see on the one pass play out to the flats? I think it might have been Hawkinson, where Madison picked up the blitz and got lit up.
Got blown up. I saw that.
He got blown up.
I seen it, but like we got. I don't know, man. I'm optimistic, man. I love this team so much. We got to win this game.
First time I see Joy Road 007. Welcome to the building.
Okay. What are you drinking tonight, Mike?
I don't know. What are you drinking?
Man, I'm trying to get the dub, bro.
I'm trying to get that pineapple Buchanan.
You know what? Claim a drink right now, so when we come back to this next week and Minnesota gets their ass beat, you can always say it was the alcohol talking. Because right now,
hey, I'm gonna say this though. Keep that same energy, Tony. If we win this game, I better not hear no negative comments come out your mouth, bro. I better not hear nothing because you talking all this shit. But I want you to have that same energy that you got right now. Let me go get some popcorn real quick.
First of all, dude, hell no, youngster. Let me tell you something. I got energy for this motherfucking team, win, lose, or draw. So you calling me out of some shit don't motherfucking matter to me. I'm gonna call him out. You just had that same energy when this team gets lit up tomorrow. Keep it. I'm keeping my energy. Win, lose, or draw. So don't even talk shit to me, motherfucker. Keep your energy. I've got my energy. 365, 24/7. I got my energy. Win, lose, or draw. I keep the same energy. I see the positive and the negative. Okay? From both sides of the ball, good, bad, in between. I don't be waffling like a lot of these motherfuckers around here. I tell it like it is. Yogi will tell you. I don't mince words.
That's all I need to hear. Just make sure you keep that same energy.
Man,
I don't want to hear, we're going to do something after we beat the brakes off of the Chiefs. I don't want to hear, we're going to do something now. Put
it this way, if you really think that KOC is gonna call a game to beat this team by more than 10 points, if you really think that, then that's on you. But if you watch this team over the last year and a half since KOC has had this team, it'll be a nail biter. They'll stick to script, and they'll find a way, if they win it, to win it at the end of the game. They ain't beating this team by more than 10 points.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if they win by a point. As long as we get a freaking Hold up, Tony. You talking a lot of shit. Hold on, Tony. Let me talk my shit real quick. Let you be quiet for a second. Calm down, chill. Let me
keep talking because the clock is ticking.
Hold on. When we beat the Chiefs, right? It doesn't matter if we win by 10 points or a point, as long as we get the dub. It doesn't fucking matter.
I agree. A W is a W. A W is a W. I'm telling you not to get your hopes up. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm telling you not to get your hopes up.
You sound like a goofy right now.
Really, dude? Really?
Goofy,
right? Because I ain't drinking the purple Kool-Aid? Really? You gonna call me that?
You're so negative. And you're so negative about team. Why are you a fucking Viking fan? If you're gonna be this negative, why are you a Viking fan? You sound like a goofy.
Really, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Did I stutter?
Really? You gonna call me on some shit? I've been a fan for 50 fucking years, and you gonna call me on some shit like this?
Hey guys, I'm a referee right now. Look,
Let Junior talk. Let Junior talk.
I don't care how long you've been a Viking fan. Do you think I give a fuck how long you've been a Viking fan?
You think I give a fuck that you give a fuck?
I don't care.
I don't care either. I don't give a fuck what you think either. I'm just telling you. I'm just being straight with you. That's it.
If you talking all this shit. If you want to talk all this negativity shit, I understand you got to be real and talk about the team. But my gosh, you act like you're not even a damn Viking fan. So if you're going to be on the live and talk nothing but negative shit, I don't care if they win, I don't care about, then why the fuck is you a Viking fan? What the fuck is you doing?
Oh my God.
What type time is you on?
Oh my God, really? Really, motherfucker?
Wait, I'm dead ass. Did I start?
Okay, what about Harrison Smith? Is he gonna have a game like next week or last week?
No, he can't blitz like he did because they'll burn him up.
No,
he can't blitz like he did last week.
Yeah, I don't really got no faith in Harrison Smith though, for real. Like,
and keep in mind they played Carolina. Didn't. What did Carolina win last year? 3 games. New head coach.
Draft pick.
Yeah, they got Bryce Young. He might make it. He might. But they're not a Super Bowl champion, and they've been to 3 out of 4 Super Bowls? Am I right?
Oh.
And they won 2 of them? Kansas City.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they won 2. Okay. And now here's another thing, too, and this is why I say what I say, and it's not negative. This is what I'm just saying. Okay, for the naked eye, we know football, right? Do you honestly see, with all the weapons that Kansas City has, and they've got the biggest weapon in Andy Reid as an offensive play caller, do you see them playing down to the level of a KOC team and Kirk Cousins?
I don't think their weapons is as good as they used to be.
They're not. Their receivers can't catch a cold.
Yeah, because I think what we're seeing with Kansas City is like Juju being gone, giving them a consistent receiver on the outside. I would say it's hurting them because like Kadarius Toney, he's just a gadget guy. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's gonna do.
Is he still playing? Is Kadarius still there?
No, he's still there. He's still there. But
he did.
Other guys like Sky Moore, stuff like that. So it's. I'm not really scared of. I'm not gonna say scared. I'm not really putting their receivers on the pedestal, saying that they're skill players outside of Kelsey and Mahomes can actually do any damage.
Okay.
Even with their running backs, I'm not even afraid of them.
So now let's put this out there.
Kelsey? How do we neutralize Kelsey?
You probably just.
I mean, you put one of those safeties on them all game.
You know what? You double them. Yeah, you double them. That's the only thing you can do.
That's what I'm saying. Like Harrison Smith had a good game, last week. I think we're gonna see a good coverage game from like Cam Bynum or maybe Josh Metellus, because I think Harrison Smith probably gonna play more to the line of scrimmage just like he played last game, but not blitzing as much. So I want to see Cam Bynum basically, put a blanket on Kelsey all game, and I think he can do.
But can I ask y'all this though? I hear y'all talking. All y'all talking about what the defense can do to their offense. What the fucking offense do?
Not a thing.
That's the whole point. Shit.
Not a thing.
Good game.
Now here's a problem.
We do a good game, man.
Our offense.
That's not what I'm saying. We do what?
We scored 14 points on Carolina, man.
Yeah, our offense.
Hey, a broken clock is right 2 times a day. Maybe we're gonna get it right this week.
I hope so.
This might be the week.
It might be the week, man. I ain't finna sit here and be like, oh, Kirk Cousins is gonna do this X, Y, and Z, because I don't know. We don't know what kind of offense they're gonna come out here, tomorrow. Is it gonna be a lot of 3 and outs or whatever? But the thing about it, how I look at it, is the Vikings gonna get an opportunity to win this game, just like they had opportunities against San Diego. It's like they had opportunities against Philadelphia, and Tampa Bay. It's going to be one opportunity that's going to make this game go one way or another. And they got to be able to capitalize on this game. And I don't know, but I'm still hoping they're going to win it.
But here's why I'm saying Kansas City wins tomorrow. Kansas City, usually about this time of year, makes that statement game. Okay?
This ain't no statement game. We won 3 teams.
Yeah,
what I mean by statement game is where they get their offense on track and they run up the score.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
I
thought you meant like it's just a win over a good team. Because
no, it's if the Vikings win tomorrow, it's a statement game for them.
Game for us.
That's a statement game for us. And then they got to play Chicago, which they should beat. But after the way Chicago played, anything can happen. And they
Did
don't play.
Y'all watch that Chicago game though?
I watched it.
I mean, if you look at some of the plays that DJ Moore actually, got free on, especially the last one, that DB tried to go for the pick so bad, he was completely out the play. Like DJ Moore could have walked, he could have walked in the end zone. So I'm not gonna take it away from them for winning that game. They did make the plays to win that game, but I ain't finna sit here and be like Chicago offense is humming now.
Oh,
they got a couple of good plays.
They got the one game, so for a week they got a reprieve and they got their win, but they're still the Bears.
Yeah,
they're still the Bears. But I mean, 2 weeks from now we're playing the Niners.
Who are the Lions playing? Zoe?
The Panthers. Here you go.
Panthers.
See?
Panthers. God, Zoe knew that right away.
He play the same thing we play.
Yeah.
So we need the Panthers to pull one out.
Hey, the Lions missing a lot of people. They could
be that one.
Ain't Jameson Williams back this week?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, he's 6 games. This is what?
I thought he got someone reduced.
He did. He played tomorrow.
He got it reduced by 1?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He back.
But shit, I don't know. The Panthers, they offense just horrible though.
They're not a good team.
They're a young team.
They're not a good team.
Young team.
Which they was up on the Vikings by 6 points though.
Around the table, everybody give me one player you think is going to stand out tomorrow or needs to stand out.
Can I go first?
Yep.
Ed Ingram. Shit.
Why are you picking on my boy Ed, man?
For all the wrong reasons.
Man,
Ed,
you just
big
low
Ed.
hanging fruit. You gonna pick on Ed, huh? I see.
No, you know why I ain't gonna say Ed. I'm gonna go to y'all boy, Kirk. Shit.
You know Mike was gonna say Kirk.
Yeah, that's
I keep Ed.
You can't do that. You said one, so you picking 2.
Who you got, Mike?
I was gonna say Kirk, but I'm gonna say if he got Kirk, I'm gonna say
I got Ed Ingram. You can keep Kirk.
What's the what's her centers? I'm having a brain fart. Our centers name. What's her center?
Schlattman.
Bradbury will be playing tomorrow.
Bradbury. He gotta have
They better not play Bradbury. They better not.
Just let them go out
there.
Whoever's
the center.
Go out and
it should be
one quarter.
If they're smart, it'll be Schlattman.
Whoever's the center, they gotta play good because, like I said, the defensive tackle they about to play. it's gonna be bad for Kirk, man. If they don't block in the interior, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Y'all boy Madison gonna show out this week?
Who? Telling me?
Yeah, y'all boy Madison.
He better. Shit, he ain't got no damn choice.
If he doesn't, Akers will have his job.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice. He better run like that, and he better not fumble either. He better not fumble, drop a pass, nothing. He don't know this. He know that.
He on the
He had a good game last game though.
He had no choice.
Cam Akers applied that pressure to him. Like Cam Akers, every time he had the ball, it seemed like he was getting like 6-7 yards of carry.
Yeah.
So
Also,
he got more burst.
Also, last week, KOC didn't abandon a run. He stayed with it.
Exactly.
He didn't abandon a run like he usually does. Usually, like if Madison got like a 1 yard loss, he would abandon the run, but he actually stayed with it, which shocked the hell out of me. Which, as I've been saying before, run the damn ball.
The guy I got, Cam Bynum. That's what I'm going with. That's how I'm going with. I think he's been leading the team in tackles. He's been everywhere, and he ain't just been everywhere like just flying all over the place. He's been actually like making plays and being consistent. I'm going with Cam Bynum because I'm feeling like he can probably blanket Kelsey all game, and he can actually make a difference on defensive end. I'm going with him.
Who you got, Tony?
Ivan Pace Jr.
Okay.
He's probably the wild card, and the Chiefs don't have much film on him, and he's got the speed to cover the running backs.
Okay.
So you think Pace could cover Jerick McKinnon?
Jerick kind of old now.
Jarek's old now, dude. Jerick ain't
old
as
now,
fast.
man.
Yeah, he's old now.
He's at the Jet when he was with us. He was the Jet when he was with us.
He went crazy last year.
He's probably a private plane now.
You know, he's a year. He's also, you put it this way, he's also a year older. So you know, the injuries start to take their toll on him. But we don't have anybody else in that linebacking core that could cover him.
What's the other running back name?
Isaiah Pacheco's
Pacheco.
That's who we need to stop.
But here's the thing, though. Pacheco will probably have big gains in the middle of the line because we still can't really stop the run.
Right.
So he's a beast.
He could probably get a couple touchdowns down the goal line.
Speaking about running backs, though, we had a conversation about running backs not too long ago. Y'all see Jonathan Taylor get paid?
Yeah, he got paid today.
Y'all saw that, right?
Yeah, he got paid today.
Back. It's coming back, man. It's coming
back.
He's
an animal, though. I like JT.
No, but yeah, he an animal, but that's gonna be good for all the other running backs coming up. You know, I wish Barkley would have got it, but Barkley's, he's still
hurt too much, man.
He injury prone, So, but I think that's good for the running backs.
What up, Chris? For
somebody
real?
get more, get paid, and it's like $42 million, 26 guaranteed. That's not a bad deal for 3 years.
Here's the thing. Here's another thing I wanted to add too. You guys were talking about offensive line play, and the naked eye tells you the Vikings ain't that good.
Yeah.
But offensive line play in football in general is bad. Just down the line. There's like some teams that covered up a little better, but all in all, offensive line play at probably every level of football is not what it used to be because they don't stress it anymore.
So so Tony, like I hear other people say that too. Like offensive line play is not what it was 10 years ago, whatever. Like, but what's the determining factor like that is? Are kids not wanting to play offensive line, or we ain't got the coaches no more, or offensive line is basically a position to where you got to be nasty and you can't be a dickhead to these players, so they don't learn how to be nasty. Which one is?
In other words, you can't be soft.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it. I'm gonna let you say it, but
okay, I'll say it. It's a combination of both, and plus you've got a generation of coaches and coordinators who all they think about is with quarterbacks. It's all about timing. If the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands in 3 seconds, all the offensive linemen have to do is stand there and hold their hands up. Am I right, Yogi?
But isn't that quick game though? Like
that's what teams are going to. That's what these offensive coordinators are going to.
And a lot of times too now with the youth and the whole concussion stuff, you're seeing a lot of flag football and a lot of 7-on-7 to where you don't need the linemen, to where they don't really develop until high school and college, and by that time
it's a little too late.
Yeah.
So basically what you're seeing is you're seeing guys on the collegiate level excel, get drafted, but still have to take their time in the league to actually develop, and they're not developing until they get to their second contract, and then it's like basically their knees is gone, concussions. They barely make it. It makes sense.
Depending on who the coach is or who the offense coordinator or line coach is, once a player gets to the NFL, if they're like a Darisaw or somebody, they kind of just leave them alone and just kind of give them something. It's like, okay, this is what we want you to do, and they're working off of pure ability.
Right.
But as far as like a line working in cohesion, you're not going to have that anymore. That's why I'm kind of like, when I did see the reports about Bradbury playing this weekend, first thing out of my mind was, okay, if you're talking about cohesion with the offensive line, you keep Schlottman in there as center because that line's been playing together the longest. You put Bradbury in there.
He'll be in there tomorrow.
You put Bradbury in there, and guess what? You're right back to square one.
Be like that video, though. Woo!
Yeah. Ingram, they keep Ingram because, one, they drafted him. They want to see him develop. But like I said, the guy's got 2 left feet. His footwork got worse from when he left LSU. So what does that tell you? So as a whole, as far as they judging offensive lines, and you got to remember, like ESPN and Pro Football Focus, whatever they are, those are analytics. And most of the people running that don't really know the game of football. And what they're looking at is they're probably looking at Darisaw and O'Neal. And those are the only ones that stand out each week, especially O'Neal.
Hell yeah, gotta be.
But they don't see, Cleveland's playing okay, but Schlottman and Ingram has been the problem.
Yeah, and you ain't about to sit up and tell me the Vikings got the number 8 offensive line.
If it's the same line I'm watching every week, they're like middle of the road or lower.
They play good the past 2 weeks because the defense wasn't shit.
They played a couple of defenses that they could,
the defensive lines that they could basically,
Oh, and I'm also going to put this out there. There's a reason they have preseason games. So guess what? Why don't you put your starting offense out there and let them get a couple of series?
No, they didn't. Out there.
No,
that's one guy, and he looked like he fit in with the second and third string. You got preseason for a reason. Get your first string out there and let them play. But these coaches and owners are so worried about their top dollar players getting hurt. Guess what? If you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt, whether it be preseason, regular season, or postseason.
I just feel the other way around it. Like if you don't get them out there in their preseason and get some reps, you see so many injuries the first couple of weeks because you got guys going 0 to 100 that ain't really getting nothing whole season, the whole off season. And they go out there tear Achilles fast, tear a couple of ACLs, MCLs, and they done for the season because they going 0 to 100 so fast. And it's like, you can't do that to your body like that.
But see, now you've got coaches and owners who figured that we have these OTAs and these non-contact training camps and scrimmages, joint practices that these guys are ready to play regardless, and that's not true. There is such a thing as being game shape.
It's still a controlled setting if you think about it, though.
But what crazy?
It's still controlled. Yeah,
man, the Cowboys and the 49ers always have a good offensive line
because they know what the hell. I'm just gonna put it out there. They know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, they do.
Especially. And the Eagles. I take that Eagle offensive line any day of the week.
I'm just saying, these teams always had good offensive line.
Yeah, when you change like the way we did with the coaching staff, so you're going to get different philosophies. So it takes time for a coach's philosophy to kick in sometimes. But right now, as far as offensive line philosophy goes, I don't know what it is.
I don't even know if they can even scout or even evaluate talent when it comes to certain
positions. You ain't lying. You see, they ain't draft nobody last year. They ain't drafting out a soul.
No, they didn't. And then
we don't know about the O-line. Just draft defensive, offensive players.
And then the one guy they drafted in Kwesi's first draft, the one guy they drafted, they traded to New England.
Who?
Vederian
Lowe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen that.
Which I think he's been playing too.
All right, so I won't give my player that I think needs to have a breakout game or a better game, TJ Hawkinson. Because if we're gonna beat the Chiefs, and I'm gonna piggyback off what Mike said, we can't be having those KOC plays where it's time to set up, to get down the field, blah blah. It needs to be quick. Kirk needs to get the ball, boom, and TJ Hawkinson needs to catch every freaking ball thrown his way. I don't care.
Wow, you asking a lot there, Yogi.
Way up here, he needs to catch it. I don't care if it's down here. He needs to catch it. He better not drop one ball. He better not get one ball ripped from him. He needs to make play after play.
Basically, Yogi, basically what you're saying, Loki, is
basically
playing against Travis Kelce, who is the best tight end in football, but you need to be the best tight end in this game because you're the best tight end that's actually paid like it. That's what you're saying, Yogi.
In other words, play like you're playing for a contract.
Hey, yo,
He already got it.
Play like you're playing for a contract that you already got, and now that your equilibrium's better.
Hey, yo, hey, Yogi, what y'all need to do is keep TJ ass off them damn bars in Minnesota. Since he got paid, he ain't been worth shit. He been partying every night on Saturdays and Friday nights. He ain't doing shit but partying. Then comes game day, he be a little tired.
Hey,
that's a possibility.
That's what new money do to you, man.
I see.
And no training camp. Let's be honest.
yeah.
No.
He had that earache. He had that hole.
Yeah, no earache.
It was no earache.
He had hurt pockets. That's what he had.
Hey, and instead of doing 2 tight ends to run all the time, why don't we do some double tight end pass plays too? Let's get Oliver the ball.
That's
You
my
know,
boy,
if we-
Oliver,
if we
man.
need some-
That's my guy. Throw Oliver the ball, man.
If we need some quick plays,
But see everything you're saying. That's where it comes to KOC.
well, shit. Someone give KOC my number. Damn it.
He out there with y'all, shit.
Hey,
I mean,
if we keep losing this season, he gonna need somebody number. He gonna need to call somebody.
He gonna need some bodyguards. For real.
He gonna be on the hot seat real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need
if he loses tomorrow, he probably will be.
They need this game, man. We gotta steal this W.
Hey,
See, like you said, though, you gotta steal it.
Gotta steal it.
Mateo.
You gotta
If
steal
say
it.
that word again. No, not tight
Oh,
end
no.
strings.
Hell no.
No.
Well, you know what, Yogi? That's what it did sound like. You wanted more tight end screens. It did sound like that.
I know what he meant.
When you said that, I'm like, this motherfucker want tight end screens.
I want no tight end screen.
Tight end
No
screens,
tight end
I
screens.
mean,
No
you
tight
know.
end screen. No passes to damn ham.
Well, now that you've said that, guess what we're getting tomorrow?
Tight end screen.
Shit, I hope
Man,
not.
could
I
you
want to see a
imagine
screen to the receiver at least once.
Addison,
At least once.
JJ.
Here's the thing: Addison's going to have single coverage tomorrow, so he should be able to find him
Man,
Yeah.
man,
for
don't
at
go
least
up
4 or
with the
5
ball.
times.
As long as Addison not blocking, he legit. As long as he's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
blocking, he's straight.
Man, Addison and blocking, he is like the Jake. Wait, what's his name? Plays Ken and Barbie.
I don't know about that one.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
He's
hell
like a
that-
liability in
Yeah.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's a liability.
He just can't block. He's just too small. Maybe
man,
he can develop it.
Just
You know,
throw him the
later
ball,
on,
man.
but-
He just want Randy Moss. I just want to catch a pass and shit.
What's that, Tony? What you got over there, man?
You know what he got?
Hey, what's going on
That boy
over there,
got some action
man?
tonight.
953.
Open the door.
Hey,
Open the
see
door.
that smile on his face right there?
Yeah,
It must
that's
be a
open the
good
door
time.
That's to open the door text.
I know, man. Hey,
Hell yeah. Hey, Tony, like, did you get to drink? It been a long night. The Gophers and the guys their ass whooped too. I thought we bring the little brown jug home today, baby. Bring
Okay,
that
did
home.
you? First of all, did you guys even take it to Minneapolis with you? I'd have just left it in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, you know that.
I'd have just left it in Ann Arbor.
Sit on the field.
Yeah.
Going all the
Somewhere in the
Minnesota
trophy
fans.
case.
Well, no, that Gopher quarterback is terrible. He's terrible.
Oh, he been terrible though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We're decent. We just can't beat you guys.
Oh, well,
That's the whole thing.
might-
We can't beat you or Ohio State.
Well, that probably what I'll be seeing then. Shit.
Yep. But that quarterback is terrible. What was the final score?
Like 45 or 51-10 or something like that.
Okay, that's about average.
Yeah, I knew.
Let's not forget Harbaugh coming back to the Twin Cities.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a vendetta right now.
Mm-hmm.
He on
Him coming back to the Twin Cities, he's like, yeah, whatever.
He probably laughed at the
I got a question for y'all real quick though. Who y'all think gonna be the first coach fired this year?
Damn.
You know what? It could be Ron Rivera.
I think he toast already, man. For real.
It could be Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Who you got, Mike?
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
How secure is Dabble's job with the Giants?
Oh no. He might be fired this year too. You saw the way he was banging on Daniel Jones on the sideline. He threw the tablet at him.
I saw that.
Daniel Jones, man. Daniel Jones should have a Taysom Hill role with the Giants, man.
For something like that.
Yeah, he ass.
Man.
But bro, that money, though, shit, you signed off on that contract, though, bro.
That's why he might be gone.
That's why he might be gone.
Like shit, you signed off on that.
Well, you know who should be fired is the GM for signing Daniel Jones to that contract.
You ain't bullshit. They both should be fired.
He's the one that should be fired.
And they didn't get Saquon no 2-year deal. They just gave him a franchise tag or I think it was like $10 million. And you gave Daniel Jones all that money, and you gave him no new receivers at all.
Do you think
Waller, but
Eric Bieniemy? Do you think him going to the Commanders was just a step for him to be the head coach there for a year?
Yeah.
It could be, yeah.
I do.
It could be, especially with now that you got Magic Johnson in the ownership.
Yeah. And Bieniemy is the LA guy too, so you know we gotta keep it true to the soil, baby. You know, that's what we gotta do.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Cause they, I could see what's name might get fired though, depending on how they season go in a couple more weeks. The Chargers head coach.
Yeah,
if he goes,
the Vikings bailed him out in 2 weeks.
They gave him 2 weeks.
Got fired after that game.
You right.
Man,
that's probably why we lost that game. KLC tried to help his homeboy out. Man, I'm gonna get 2 more weeks, man. Just go ahead and win this game on us real quick.
Here's the thing: should everything fall apart? Should everything fall apart here with KLC? He'd probably find another job in LA real easy.
Yeah, he gonna be.
What? OC?
He could be back to the Rams.
Yeah. Well, he gonna quit or get fired?
Here?
He need to resign.
He looks like somebody got quit.
He need to resign.
Nah, yeah.
Well, management will keep him around.
What's that coach that was over there with Miami? I'm not sure. It was Atlanta, where he wrote a note to them. You know.
Oh, Petrino.
Petrino told him
he wrote a note in the locker room telling him he was leaving.
He wrote in the locker room and told him.
How you see that one?
My girl still brings it up. And motherfucking Petrino, he's such a bitch. He wrote a letter to the team in the locker room, pasted on the locker, talking about he quit.
He
didn't tell the players. He wrote a note.
It ain't shit like my man quit on Indy that 1 year. Oh no, he played for Buffalo.
Vontae.
He said, "Man, I'm done." They like, "What you mean?"
Oh, he quit at halftime.
Yeah, he said,
"Quit at halftime, man."
He quit at halftime. Yep. He said, "I can't do it. I can't do it." And he quit.
Like, what you mean, man? It's halftime. We got the whole another half. He said, "No,
not we. You do."
No,
he said, "Y'all got a whole other half. I'm going home."
He said, "I'm done."
Oh man,
that shit was the funniest, dog.
Man,
damn, my Vikings, man. What they gonna do?
So, do you guys think it's going to be a shootout or a close game?
It's the Vikings. Of course, it's going to be a close game.
A close game.
It's going to be a close shootout.
I think the game gonna be in the 20s though.
Okay.
I can see like a 24-10 game.
Damn, we got 10.
Hey, and we got to be honest too, though.
We probably can. The Vikings can score on these guys. It ain't like the Chiefs. It ain't like the Chiefs' defense.
So who gonna have 10?
Between 10 and 17 Vikings.
Oh my shit.
Yeah, between 10 and 17. But here's the thing, though. If I'm gonna be honest, if KLC wasn't calling the plays, I'd be right there with y'all saying the Vikings are gonna win. But with KLC, we know how he is.
Let me ask y'all
he doesn't. He gets in a moment like this, he will cause some stupid ass plays.
So let me ask y'all this real quick though, to piggyback on what you said, Tony. So basically, we all know everything surrounding this game, the whole Taylor Swift shit, whatever. It's a later game, stuff like that. So people are gonna be having eyes on this game. If KOC calls a bad game, I'm not gonna say on national TV because all games on national TV or whatever, right? Will that start to show up a eye to like, yo, maybe you need to give play calling to somebody else real soon? Would that even start to be a topic? Because I just feel like we've been the only ones talking about it.
It's been a topic for us for a long time.
Yeah, we've been the only ones talking about it. Other people talk about Kirk, other situations, but no one's actually really talking about like play calling.
Here's two things. KOC is in above his. He's in over his head. It's the first time he's ever called plays at all in the NFL.
But can I ask you a question though?
What?
Like you said that, and D Wood say that. To me, there ain't no excuse though.
It is when you go. It is when you go up against an experienced play caller like an Andy Reid or even an Eric Bieniemy. But guess who's helping Andy Reid in KC this year? It's Bob Nagy, the former Bears coach.
Yeah, but you got to think about like this. But you got to think about like this though. It ain't just the offensive, players, offensive coordinator on the other side. You got to think about who KOC actually going against. An experienced D coordinator.
Yeah, he's going up against a D coordinator
in different situations where he hasn't really seen yet. So that's like play calling where he like, oh, this is new play caller. I'm gonna throw this trick in there. He ain't gonna be able to counter it. And then next thing you know, like basically KOC having on the job training right now. That's what he's doing. Exactly,
and it shows. Last year he got away with it.
Damn,
this year it shows. Also, here's another thing too. You don't have like a veteran quarterback that if KOC calls a play, he's gonna shake it off like, no, that ain't gonna work. Let's run this. Call an audible. Instead, Kirk goes with the flow, like that San Diego game we had. That's problem number one. They're both kind of like too nice, too soft. They don't challenge each other. Kirk goes with the flow. Kirk's not gonna rock the boat.
Right.
He's just not. That's just not his.
He needs
his
to.
persona.
He ain't got no contract for next year. Fuck it.
He's still getting.
He got $28 million on the books next year. He got guaranteed money. He got guaranteed money, Zoe. Yeah. It's guaranteed. Right. So he has no. Put it this way, Kirk has never had an incentive to go above and beyond. Never. But he never rocked the boat with Zimmer, and he's not rocking the boat with KOC. Which, when you're a veteran and you've been in the league as long as Kirk, you should be able to tell him, no, let's run this. I'm seeing they're doing this. They're lining up this way. Let's run this. Instead, he goes with what KOC says. And when that happens, you get what you had in the Charger game. It's just somebody needs to act like they got a set of balls. That's all I'm saying. And until they do, that's why I don't know if KOC is going to make it. If he's going to do anything, give up the play calling. Let Wes Phillips get a fresh set of eyes on the offense. And plus, I think Phillips was in the press box. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think he is.
Right. But get a fresh set of eyes and let your coordinators call the offense and you run the team.
I would love that.
I would love that too.
It's not rocket science, but go back to his presser. He came in, they asked him who's calling the plays. Oh, I'm calling the plays.
Shit, that's all he got calling plays. Shit, he ain't giving that shit up. Y'all crazy.
And that's ego. That's ego.
But the thing about it though, like if you want to stay a head coach in this league, you got to be able to actually,
you heard of Bad Boys?
Huh?
You heard of Bad Boys?
Bad Boys what?
The movie. We ride together, we die together. Shit. I'm calling these damn plays.
But if you think about it though, like Minnesota Vikings in the past, this is, I don't want to, get on Tony's his podcast. Basically, if you look at the past couple of coaches that the Vikings have had in history, a lot of them have been, first-time coaches, and they don't even get a second job afterwards.
Yeah.
Think about it. Frazier, first-time head coach, no second job. Zimmer, first-time head coach, no second job. Mike Tice, first-time head coach, no second job. Brad Childers, first-time head coach, no second job.
Hey, Tony.
The list go down.
What's up?
But wasn't Mike Tice a good offensive line coach though?
He was a damn good offensive, but he also had all pros up and down that line. But he was a damn good offensive line coach.
Where he at now?
Oh, he's out of football, I think.
So they need bring big
after what happened with how he got fired. he was salty as hell. They even
That's why
talked
he
to him
went to
about.
Chicago.
They even talked to him about coming back, and he said, "Hell no, I'm not coming back to Minnesota."
Money make shit right. Shit.
It do.
They
Money
did.
make
They
shit
offered
right.
him. They offered him big time money. He said no.
Damn. They
Yeah.
did some shit to my boy Big Mike.
Oh, I'll tell that story later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they screwed him over, but he had it coming because
money ain't everything, or else we'd have Hicks on the team.
Yep, he brought it on himself. But yeah, I mean, Childress shouldn't have had the job in the first place.
He came from Kansas City. Didn't know he came from the Eagles.
He came from the Eagles.
Came from the Eagles. He was supposed to be the next Andy Reid.
He was the offensive guru, but here's the thing. Basically,
sound like KLC to me. Sound
yeah,
like KLC.
exactly. Childress and KLC got the same thing in common. They had the offensive coordinator tag, never called the plays. Never called the plays.
Oh, Wes Phillips.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the offensive coordinator.
He's supposed to be good at football. Look who his daddy and his grandfather was. So he's supposed to be good. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah. Wow. You know, I dropped that history right now. But I don't go back too far though.
Yeah, you see, he only went back to Tice. That's 98. So, but yeah, it's and with the coaches nowadays, you really don't have any coaches out there that got the head coaching experience. Because I think the only one that wants back in is John Gruden. He wants to be a head coach again. But Gruden, here, tell you what, the month is up now. Keep an eye on the news because Gruden's got that trial coming up. There's a whole lot of
what happened with him? I forgot. Like something racist or something?
Yeah, somebody leaked his emails to the press, and he was saying some racist shit, and they thought at first it was Daniel Snyder that leaked the emails, and that was Daniel Snyder because he said he had dirt on everybody. Come to find out, the one that really leaked the emails was Roger Goodell.
Oh, it was him?
It was Roger Goodell because Roger Goodell does not get along with John Gruden.
Damn.
So
I don't think I want Flores as my head coach.
And Goodell, and they brought up, and the emails they brought up were even before Gruden was a head coach. He was still on, I think, ESPN. And so they brought up all those emails, and those were leaked, and that was by Goodell. But yeah, there's a trial coming up. It's going to be interesting, dude. They're gonna put some light on the NFL. It's going to make y'all think. It's going to make y'all be like,
so ain't gonna make me think shit. I already know shit.
I mean, I won't be.
It's going to be. Put it this way: for us here on this panel, and I'm talking about us as black men, we know this shit.
We ain't gonna be surprised.
We know this shit. I'm just being honest.
Shit.
But it's gonna come out to everybody. So
man, Minnesota ain't got it nice too because the house we just bought.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking through the old paperwork. There was paperwork from the mortgage companies, whatever, blah blah blah, to not sell this house to black people.
Red line, straight up.
Oh, let me tell you something. That whole, you know what,
Minute, young man, we don't do that shit here, man. Come on, come on, man. I got a crew.
We on football. We just talking football. That's what you said.
That's how they got around it. I lived here all my life. I know it. That's how they got around it, by putting them little caveats in.
Yeah, man, come Detroit
like that.
Man. Don't go to LA. You see D Wood got his head cocked to the left and shit.
Man, this is how it's always gonna be, man.
You know what?
He from LA all the way through, man.
You know what?
I just live in the burbs now because
there's enough
a little bit.
There's enough Twin Cities transplants in LA, so I ain't going to LA. There's a whole lot of brothers from LA, from Minneapolis that are in LA now. But yeah, that does not surprise me, Yogi. Matter of fact, it's almost expected.
Look though, how would y'all feel? Like I ain't got no names right now. I ain't doing no homework though. But how would y'all feel if the Minnesota Vikings were to hire a college coach?
Like who?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who? You mean the AAU coach?
What you mean? He said,
because that's what they is. They AAU coaches, man. All they do is recruit. They don't really be developing too many guys.
You right.
Deion Sanders. Let's go. Bring him home.
And Deion already said he don't want to work. He don't want to be in the pros because he don't want to. He don't want to deal with brothers that got an ego like he had when he played.
That makes sense.
I think he can do it though.
But
I think
so
he'll be able to do
who
He
it.
would
could-
you who
I
would
think
you
he
have
could
in
do it.
mind as a college coach though?
Only one I could think of, maybe
What about hey, who are USC coach?
Lincoln Kennedy. That's the only one I'm thinking of. Lincoln Kennedy. He's also an offensive-minded coach, and a lot of these NFL teams are going offense.
And Harbaugh.
So, and Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Harbaugh's gonna.
that's
Harbaugh
the
wants
exception
back
of the rule.
in.
He is an NFL coach. He's an NFL coach in college football. So
Yeah,
that's different.
he wants back in the NFL. So the only two I can think of right now are Kennedy and or Lincoln Riley and Harbaugh. All the other ones, they're strictly made for
college.
Yeah. Well, you see what happened with old boy. Who was it that was in Jacksonville?
Urban Myers.
Yeah, you see how fast he ran back to
Ooh,
college.
Did y'all hear
Nick
about
Saban
Urban
did
Myers?
the same thing.
Huh?
They say he
Nick
comes
Saban
back
did
to
the
the
same
Big
thing back in the
Ten.
day.
Yeah.
They
He
say
was the
Urban
head
Myers
coach at
comes back to
Miami
the
and
Big
ran right back to
Ten, though.
college.
So did Lou Holtz back in the day. He did too. He was with the Jets and then he ran back to college.
Yeah, man. They talking about Urban Myers might go to Michigan State.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they've been talking.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I want to see where Dion goes after his kids go to NFL.
Dion, they said Dion got a lifetime.
He got a lifetime contract at Colorado.
I mean, he done helped them make more money than they ever made in the past 30 years.
Yeah.
He better have a lifetime contract over there.
Here's the thing though. And plus, if he stays in college, he is the man. If he goes to the pros, he got to deal with some damn owner that's going to try and, dull his shine. And you're going to have a bunch of owners that are going to be like, you need to put him in check. They're going to do that.
He going to go to the Cowboys.
He ain't never working on them Jerry Jones.
He won't be working for Jerry. He'll be working for Steven. He'll be working for Steven Jones.
Somebody with the last name Jones.
Yeah, it's just Jerry's kid. Just Jerry's kid. But those are the only ones I see coming from college.
Yeah, but after a while, though, you gotta think about it though. Like I'm about to be, like, let's say the Vikings, let's say they lose to Kansas City, the Bears, and the 49ers. Won't that be time to move off KOC?
They'll wait till Minnesota very seldom fires a coach in the middle of the season.
No, I'm talking about just period. Like overall, like
because he was 13-4 last year, he probably gets a pass.
Get one more year.
Yeah, he probably gets a pass.
Year, then he'd be 4-13.
And then if he starts the season 0-3 the next year, then he's canned for sure.
Well, his contract's going to be up too. He's got one more year after next year, and I think Kwesi might have the same contract. So if anybody goes first, it's probably Kwesi.
How would that work though?
Yeah, Kwesi, he don't even call it a shot though.
Yeah,
no.
He's the
but I'm
scapegoat.
saying like
Kwesi's a scapegoat.
Weird,
exactly,
Mike.
Mike. He's a scapegoat.
Keep the coach. You gotta
they do
both, man.
They do it. Well, yeah, you're supposed to, but when you've got a front office or ownership that really don't know what they're doing, and whoever is, face it, Kwesi was a check the box hire.
I don't think they really wanted to get him. I don't think they really want to hire him. To be honest,
just like his draft picks was check the box draft picks.
Hey, Mike said, Oprah's going to buy the team.
By who?
Oh man.
By who?
She got the bread, man. She got
by
the
who?
bread.
The Vikings?
Nah, man.
Not the Vikings. Hold on, not the Vikings.
Oh,
no.
Who's she going to buy?
She better not put a bid in on. No, hell no. No.
We don't want the book club
Tyler
over
Perry.
here. No, we good.
Oprah Winfrey, and the guy who used to own BET. They're going to buy the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Bob Johnson.
Yogi, really, dude? What you drinking?
I got sources. Y'all heard it here first. Purple 247.
Oh my God,
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, but they got to do something, man. This shit, if the wheels fall off,
they will. But here's the thing, though. Everything's paid for. They ain't got to keep butts in the seats. The stadium's paid for. So now they need to put a product on the field to keep people going. But season tickets are sold out for the next few years, I think.
Yeah.
Few years.
Y'all
bought tickets like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I checked the list. There's a waiting list.
Yeah, we got a waiting list.
That's the problem right there.
See, what's crazy out here in LA, them Charger tickets, when they trying to give them away.
I saw that. I'm like, I saw one of their games. I'm like, okay, where the Charger fans at?
I know it was
it's a
that
home game
Chargers
for any
stadium,
away
man. They
team.
got robots in the stadium.
They gotta do something.
Paper
They
cut.
got robots out there.
Like it's still COVID.
That's what I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, when it came time to put another team back in LA, you would have thought they would have put the Raiders, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't have been the Raiders.
Goodell blocked it. Goodell did not want the Raiders back in LA. He blocked it.
Stupid move, man.
Because Goodell's always had problems with Al. He had problems with Al Davis before Al died. And at the time, Gruden was a coach. So guess what? Guess who gets the fault now? Gruden.
Yeah, but like being out here in LA, it's like the majority of fans who like root out here in LA is Raider fans. After that,
yeah, that's all Raiders.
Like that's why Vegas is like, if you look at Vegas Stadium, majority of those people come from LA and they go to Vegas for that game, because like the Raiders would have been like, man, Inglewood would have been popping for the Raiders, man, because that's just it's Raider Nation out here in LA for real.
No, Bakersfield.
What's in Bakersfield? Nah, man.
They need something.
Yeah.
Bakersfield is like barren wasteland. That's what I heard.
You're right. That's like him at Tweakers or something.
Yeah.
Well, the only tweaker capital.
Well, the NFL, Goodell wanted a team. He wanted that team back in LA, and he let Jerry Jones talk him into it. Jerry Jones also talked him into putting 2 LA teams in LA.
Because isn't it shared revenue for all money, right? Something like that.
Yeah, especially for TV rights.
Right. You would want 2 teams in a big market like LA, like in New York also too.
But here's the problem though. This is my problem with the Chargers. You're paying rent to the Rams.
Yeah,
because Kroenke paid for that stadium out of his own pocket. LA voted it down to build a stadium. The people in LA said, "Nah, you build that, or you build it out of your own pocket." And Kroenke did that. So the whatever money that Kroenke's getting from the Chargers goes right back in his pocket. So if I'm an NFL owner, why the hell am I paying a Super Bowl winning team rent money, and I can't even get 50% of my fans in a stadium?
Hey, why don't the Clippers go to
San Diego?
LA?
That's why.
Or Las Vegas.
What's that?
Why don't the Clippers go to Las Vegas?
They need to go to San Diego too.
Somebody's going to Vegas. I don't know who though.
It's the
NBA wise.
I think they're gonna bring the
Are they bringing? They're bringing the Supersonics back, right?
Yeah, Supersonics coming back. Yeah, Supersonics coming back, man. You know.
Ray Allen? That's Ray Allen, baby. That's Ray Allen right there. In his prime.
Nah, man, that's Gary Payton and Sean Kemp back in the day. Yeah.
So let's look at how is OKC doing as far as draws in attendance? Are they doing okay?
I can't even tell.
OKC got a good core.
They got 100 first round draft picks, still can't make the playoffs.
They're gonna be all right this year though. They got some players.
That's what they said last year.
They could move too.
They could
move. There's going to be an NBA team in Vegas, just like there's going to be a baseball team in Vegas.
The West is so stacked, man.
Yeah. But you're only going to, like, they took the team, they got the 2 teams in LA. Nobody's a football fan in LA. That's kind of a problem. At least they're not a Rams fans and Chargers fans. They're all Raiders fans.
Because if you think about it, though, like being an LA, football head, like, you just root for USC. That's what a lot of people did, because we never had like a team in LA. Right. So you rooted for USC. Like and when it came to like professional sports, has always been split. Majority are Raider fans, but after that, it's all separated to other teams, and that's the reason why. Because
and remember, LA didn't have a pro football team for 20 some odd years.
Yeah,
right.
And then when they both left, I mean, Raiders go back to Oakland. The Rams were in Anaheim, but then they moved to St. Louis. I never understood that.
And then they won that Super Bowl in St. Louis.
Yeah,
the first one. So it's like, even though they won a Super Bowl, 2 years ago now, it's like fans really don't care about that. They don't.
Yeah. The Raiders won the Super Bowl. The Raiders were the last LA team to win a Super Bowl, and that was in '83. But that's when they were the LA Raiders. They were a damn good team. Shit.
There were a bunch of criminals still.
All I can say is cocaine is a hell of a drug. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh yeah, I like that. The Angels need to move to Vegas too.
Yeah, they the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Nope.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, who the hell thought of that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Just leave it at. They should have just stayed California Angels.
Yeah, but that's when Disney bought them, and they became the Anaheim Angels, and then they had like this whole little thing going on about being the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, because they kind of wanted to like piggyback on the Los.
Can
Angeles
I just be
title.
the first one to come out there and say Disney's ruined football?
What they do with football, man? They make good Marvel movies, man. What are you talking about?
Okay, if I want to watch, if I'm going to watch the Avengers, I'll watch the Avengers. If I want to watch the NFL,
So
I'll watch
what
the
did
NFL.
they do to football?
Just the like, okay, when ESPN took over like Monday Night Football and
okay.
shit like that,
Okay.
just the presentation and all that, it's just bad. It's hard to watch. Now you've got like three choices. You got Eli and Peyton on one. You got
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
yeah, and then
You
you got the regular.
You got D Woods and Yogi for the Minnesota Viking games on Sundays. If you want to tune into that, we got a different perspective, and we ain't ESPN. Don't nobody own us.
I can't get on no podcast during a Viking game. I'm sorry, it's it ain't happening.
Crazy on this bitch.
No, I'll be dropping more F-bombs than anybody. They'll end up taking you guys off the air. I can't go on there.
We get a lot of views first, so it might be worth it.
Cali Soda Sports Network in full effect.
Yeah, during the game, I usually just sit and I don't even have the sound on. I watch games on mute because I know what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
the announcers. I mean, they're rehashing crap I already know.
You watch it with the capture on?
I got it on mute.
Damn.
I got it on mute, especially Buck and Aikman.
Damn.
Yeah, I cannot listen to Buck. No. Monday night ain't no better either.
Yeah, Monday night been horrible this year. I don't know why the fuck they keep on putting the Giants on primetime games, man.
Because they're New York. They're New York.
That's why. They should get rid of Thursday night football.
Yes.
I like it.
It's okay if you before you guys were born. If you did it back in the day, like they would have
history warning.
If you did it back in the day, like they had maybe one special Thursday night game, then that's okay, maybe one or two, but not every week.
I just think they do it like that because they have every 2 days you got a football game to watch. Versus if you think about it, you got Monday night, then you go Tuesday, Wednesday, you got Thursday night, and then Friday, Saturday, you got Sunday. So it's like every 2 days you got the NFL. That's why they do it like that.
But here's the thing:
think Friday will be a better day. I don't know. Something about Friday.
Friday, give that to the high school kids. Let the high school kids have their time. This is what I say. Yeah. Let the high school kids have Friday. Let the colleges have Saturday. The pros take Sunday and Monday night, like it used to be. But the problem is now you've got, and it's TV,
too much
the money, and sponsors, and the NFL, unfortunately, is run by people who are entertainment people. It's not football people anymore. So what they want to do is put the product out there and get as many eyes as they can as possible. So any day of the week that they can take eyes off of the other products, they're happy.
Just look at how they do the draft now. Like back in the day, the draft was always at New York City Music Hall, but now it's a traveling thing.
It's a traveling circus.
Yeah,
it's a traveling, and instead of 3 days, it was only one or 2 days.
It was only
now it's 3 days. With the XFL and USFL merging, I think they should take that away from spring. They need to make that the G League of NFL.
They should,
and that be the Thursday night game.
And every team has
develop alignment through that.
Yep,
I like that. That's what they should have been doing. That's what they should have been doing,
man. There we go.
Then I think the NFL draft should be 3 rounds. Then everybody else to the other draft.
That makes
sense. What other draft? A supplemental?
Yep.
No, the draft for the XFL and And
whatever their new name's going to be.
Right now, it sounds like it's going to be the National Spring Football League.
Well, change it to National Fall Football League. Shit.
But once again, though, Yogi,
NFL.
once again, you're taking eyes off of colleges and high schools.
Not if it's on Thursday night.
Yeah, you are. There are some colleges that play Thursday and some high schools that play on Thursday.
Yeah.
Shit,
not
Wednesday
all of
night.
them.
There's a lot of them that do, though. And put it this way, like a school like a Brigham Young, they play a lot of Thursday night games because they're religious.
Right.
But so it's kind of iffy, but in the spring of the year, you don't really have anything. And plus those players that play in the spring, if they catch on with the team in training camp, their season doesn't end, it continues.
Well,
Instead
you can
of
just
calling
do it
them
like
up.
how the NBA do it with the G League, basically. Like, you got guys on like two-way contracts. So basically, if somebody signs a team with like the LA Gators or whatever, and they're like basically their affiliate team is like the Rams. So that's their like farming season. They're farming, team, and they can be like, you know what, we're not going to go in free agency and sign, offensive lineman or another raw receiver. We're just going to take from our, farm system and bring them back up. That way, I would think I like the idea because you got better development for players.
And
just
see,
like the NBA.
You bring that up, and I thought there was talk that the NFL was going to have something like that. Like every city was going to have like a farm team. Like the Twins here, they're like farm team is a St. Paul. Yeah.
Triple A, double A. They got a whole bunch of,
and I thought the NFL was looking at something like that. I
they
thought
just
every
look at
city
college is just.
Because if you think about it though, right? There's only like 32 NFL teams. Look at how many players go undrafted or how many players don't actually get a chance to play.
But you know what though?
Actually play.
It was like that. I mean, there were the draft at one time was 17 rounds.
Yeah, I was about to say back in your day, he was 17.
Yeah, it was 17 rounds. When I was a kid, like young, it was 17 rounds, and then they shortened it to 12.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
And then they shortened it to 7, which was 93. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, they only had one bar on their helmet. It was that long ago. But yeah, and even still, like a lot of guys still didn't get picked.
Yeah,
they signed the free agent contracts, but a lot with the NFL is honestly is who you know.
Man, damn that.
It has a lot to do with who you know.
They better learn how to fucking play.
Who can play? Right? Who can play? Like I said before, who can play in the system that they're putting out there?
Right.
Some make it, some don't.
Yeah, but we don't know what system we have on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what the identity is. Like, it's supposed to be a throwing offense, but it's like, I don't know, man.
It ain't that.
It's that we don't know because we've got a coach who really doesn't. Like I said, he's on the job training.
He don't know himself.
He's trying to emulate Shanahan, but he ain't got.
I think he's trying to emulate McVay
and Shanahan.
Yeah,
at the same time.
The turnovers, man. I just don't understand about these turnovers. Like, how is it so consistent with this team? Like, is it because of preseason?
This year is probably it's probably because they didn't play in preseason.
Yeah,
they didn't get any reps. I mean, they guarded these guys so much. It's like I went to the Arizona game, and I'm like, okay, Kirk's in shoulder pads. The first team was actually out there in warmups. I'm like, these motherfuckers gonna play. Nah, them shoulder pads was off when they came back out on the field. They was just there to give that illusion they were going to play.
But I disagree with that because a lot of people ain't playing the preseason, and they ain't looking like this.
Well, they're also, you know what they are? They're better prepared teams. Put it this way: if you look at a KOC team, is it just me or does it look like they come out like ho hum, no fire, no nothing? They're just
no energy,
and you can trace that. Yeah, you can trace that back to the coach.
So they probably tired of his ass.
I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but
you like what?
Yeah, I wasn't
gonna trade him too, though. Who you trading to?
I said the Chargers. Trade his ass to the Chargers.
Yeah, he'll go back home. He's from LA.
He's from LA. I don't think KLC really it though, for real.
He's not. He's not.
If you look at the Vikings last year, the Vikings ain't had no wild game last year. All our games were close games last year.
Except for the first game,
like,
except for Green Bay and Chicago, the first game and the last game.
But how I look at it, like, too, is like I measure a coach and just people in general how they get up after they fall on the ground. You get what I'm saying? So like, I really want to see like how I'm giving him the benefit of a doubt because the way the season is starting bad. I want to see if he's going to actually go in there and make the changes that he needs to make to actually get better, and then I'm gonna measure him from that. Am I saying he's gonna be a good coach? I don't know.
Let's go.
This is a downtown right now.
Also,
so we got to see how you get up.
Here's another thing too. Teams officially have a ton of film on the Vikings now. They got a ton of film. So unless KOC is willing to make adjustments, which I haven't seen yet, they're gonna know how to beat them. And I'm sorry, Kirk is starting to look his age.
I've been said that.
He's starting to look his age.
He regressing.
Yeah, right, I think Kirk. I don't know.
Those hits have caught up with him. I literally, this is a first for me. I actually felt bad for the guy the first game of the year because he was getting the shit beat out of him. I'm actually sitting here like, damn, I'm feeling bad for Kirk. What the fuck's wrong with me? But he was getting his ass beat, and it was over, and it was the same guy. But it's like, as a coach, you need to address that, and it's like it took these guys 4 weeks.
My thing is
to address the offensive line.
But as a quarterback, I'm gonna tell you, we need an upgrade at left fucking tackle. I can't play with dog.
At left tackle.
What's wrong with Darisaw?
What's wrong with Darisaw?
No, I'm just saying. Wait,
what did Darisaw? What the hell did Darisaw do to you? Did he take your lunch money or some shit like that? What did he do to you?
I'm just using that for example. Like,
that's a bad example.
Yeah.
You could have said Ingram. You could
have said Ingram, and we'd be on. You could have said Ingram, we'd be on board. But you went right to Darisaw.
I would tell the coach, I can't play with dog on the offensive line. I need an upgrade, or I ain't gonna make it through next year. He can't block.
The only one that was say that would be Brian O'Neill, because Schlottman's a replacement too. But now we got to look at it this way: who was the real problem? Was it Ingram or was it Bradbury?
Probably Bradbury.
All right, both. Combination of both, man. Shit, I don't.
You got to.
Bradbury's open.
First off, Bradbury ain't no damn center anyway.
Yeah, he is.
He ain't played center the whole years here.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He
played another position.
We drafted him as center. Yeah, we drafted North Carolina State. We drafted him as a center.
I don't know why I thought he played another position.
I don't know if
you looking at the wrong teams. Oh, what team you looking at, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I just see the motherfucker up in the air. Shit. I don't know if he's playing center or tackle. He should be in the air when I was watching his ass. I don't know what position he's coming from. I just see him in the air getting moved around.
By the way, let me answer this in the chats. Yes, Dylan, I have been on podcasts where I have been positive for at least half a season with this team. Okay, don't start.
Tell him, Tony, you had enough. Enough is enough.
Here's the thing. This is okay. You've been
watching the Vikings in 1940. You tired of the shit?
What? What? What?
You can't let shit be go.
Hey, they didn't have a team in 1940. I think they started in 62. But come on, man.
Okay. For Christmas, can someone please get Zoe a media guide or a history book of the Minnesota Vikings so he know what the hell he's talking about? Please, I'm begging you.
All right, if we lose this game, I'm gonna make a video. And I'm gonna say the season is over. But if we win this game, we going to the Super Bowl, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait. You got us in postseason?
Not Super Bowl, but I'm gonna say we're gonna definitely win an NFC North. I don't think the Lions are gonna eventually start acting like the Lions. You know what I mean?
And judging by this defense, that's very probable that they win the division. This division's still up for grabs.
Yeah, they got.
But okay, let me clear my thing about my whole positivity and negativity and all this other bullshit. Okay, here's the deal. Being a fan that I have been for as long as I have, I've seen that team in Super Bowls. Okay. So
that was a long time.
Shut up, Zoe. Don't start, Zoe. At least I saw him in a Super Bowl, okay? Don't even start.
I give you that.
You better pray to God I never show up to Detroit. I'm hunting your ass down.
we going to the draft together.
Well, I'm going to the draft. Your ass might not make it.
Oh, man.
But when you've seen this team play at that level, okay, with some of the greatest players against teams that were better than them, but they've been there to the Super Bowl. For me to watch this team just flounder in 500 for the last 30 years is frustrating. It's very frustrating. And they've had the chances to be that top team in the NFL. They've had the chance to be Kansas City, San Francisco, the Cowboys. They've had those chances to be those teams, but then they do some shit that fucks up their team. And it's like they take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. And it's every year. And it just gets old. Either you're going to put together a team and you're going to be better than 500 and you're going to be consistently better than 500. Or, I mean, let's face it, I ain't getting no younger. I want a goddamn Super Bowl.
I feel you though.
So Tony, hold on real quick, Zoe. So Tony, so all the teams, like the Super Bowl teams that you witnessed seeing, what is the common denominators that made them get to the Super Bowl? Like, is it the offensive line, defensive line?
Only Tony can answer this.
Was it the quarterback? Like, what position group? Was it the trenches that were just really good? Because that's the one thing that, since I've been a Viking fan, we haven't had a good offensive line. Not we probably had one when it was like Hutchinson and Burke and all of them. But that was it. That's all I witnessed. But since then, it feels like for me, I haven't seen a good offensive line. Defensive line, yes, with Pat Williams and Kevin Williams and Jared Allen,
Brian Robertson, all those guys.
Right.
Yeah.
But offensive line, is it the offensive line the most important to get to a Super Bowl?
If you're going to build, well, I'm old school. So if you're going to build a team, you build the trenches. And you can find, if you put the right game plan together with the personnel that you have and works with their strengths and not their weaknesses, and it'll work. With those Viking teams, okay, history lesson here. Okay, history lesson here, Zoe. Get off the air. You don't want to hear this. But
yeah, let me block my shit real quick.
Damn Zoe. Okay. But the overriding factor with those teams was when Bud Grant came in, he had an offensive line and a defensive line. But back then you had a nucleus of players that they played together so long that it meshed. And what Bud did was put together a game plan on both sides of the ball that didn't show their weaknesses. Bottom line, but truthfully, the Purple People Eaters ran this team for years.
I know they had to.
They ran this team. They ran the NFL. They just couldn't win in the playoffs. And why they couldn't win in the playoffs was we didn't have a quarterback.
We ain't got
one.
That's why.
The quarterback. Why freak does it always come to the damn quarterback?
It was a quarterback. Then we get Tarkenton, and we're 500. Not very good. I always tell people when this team really turned the corner was when they drafted Chuck Foreman. Because what Chuck Foreman did, he not only could he run the ball,
right,
but he was a third wide receiver. He could catch out of the backfield. I mean, Fran threw a lot of short passes. That was a Viking offense. Short passes and yak yards, which they didn't keep track of back then. But I mean, you give Foreman a 2-yard pass out in the flat, he's going to turn it into an 8 or 9 yard gain just by his moves. But we had, offensive line, you had McTingle Hall of Fame. You had Ed White, should be Hall of Fame. You had Ron Yeary, Hall of Fame. And of course, you had Paige Eller, Marshall Larson. So you had the team. And you had a coach. You had a real head coach in Bud Grant. So also put management in there too. Yeah, and because we had a management, and we also had people that knew football. When they talked football, they knew football. What has been going on the last, I'm going to say since even before the Wilfs, probably when Denny was there. And Denny, all respect in the world, Denny had consistent teams.
That's my favorite.
He had consistent teams, and Denny did that without a steady quarterback. I think the quarterback he had the longest was Warren Moon.
Yeah,
and that was 3 seasons.
And I'm just gonna apologize to the Viking fans now because the last time they went to the Super Bowl was in '76.
Yeah,
and then I was born. And they
so you're the problem.
Yes.
Man, the Vikings, dog. I remember back in the day with Dante.
How far back?
Dante Culpepper ain't that. I ain't going back to the.
He ain't going back too far, Mike. He ain't going back too far. He ain't going back too far.
When we had Culpepper, though, man, I love watching the Vikings offense on Sundays, man.
For real.
Like, it was exciting.
Yeah.
Culpepper was our franchise quarterback.
The last few years, for me,
it's been stressful. You've been on pins and needles. That's what
I can't wait for the season over with.
You've been stressed out.
Because the damn quarterback, man, like what the fuck?
Well, and here's the thing too. When it comes to Kirk, I've never been on. He can throw. The guy can play quarterback. I give him that. It's the intangibles I always talk about. Yeah. It's the leadership things, the things that he doesn't have it. He doesn't take charge. He does not take charge. He's not a leader.
You know who you're Bobby? A little bit better of a fucking Jay Cutler.
Nah, shit, I'd rather have Jay Cutler probably. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
But Jay Cutler had an arm.
Jay Cutler would throw the ball. He'll take a chance.
But you know what though? Jay Cutler was worse because Jay Cutler had an ego on him. He was just a plain asshole.
I don't know, man.
Hey, what they mean about that shit? Kirk take Tuesdays off. I be seeing that everywhere.
Yeah, he does. He always has. What's his name? Florio got on his case about that. Florio.
He went to the game. He went to the game.
He went to the Twins game. Florio got on him because he did take Tuesday off. He's always taking Tuesdays off. But here's the thing: when you take days off for your body, but you still have to think about a game plan.
Yeah.
You know,
I say it all works when you're winning. Because when you're losing, when you're losing, you can't take no days off. But when you win,
what's our record again?
You know,
what up, what's that?
Oh yeah, we good. You know, it's all about winning and losing at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I mean Kirk. I mean, as far as his career goes, his best years have been with Minnesota.
Yeah,
but he's also probably been here maybe 2 or 3 years too long.
No scrap ass, padding stat ass shit he be doing. You down,
hey, Tony? Quick question though.
Huh.
So, since you know the history of the NFL, whatever, is it true that if they would have counted Deacon Jones's sacks, that he would be the official sack leader of the NFL?
Yes.
And why don't they count him?
Yes.
Why don't they bring in the question then?
They didn't start counting them until 1982.
Right.
And so anybody that has sacks before then, they're not recognized by the NFL, no matter what Pro Football Reference puts up there.
Well, you played in the NFL though.
Yeah, but stats, the individual.
You NFL, Tony?
Huh?
You play in the NFL?
No.
So we're talking about Deacon Jones.
Deacon Jones.
Oh.
You know what Deacon Jones is, right?
Yeah, I'm about to tell
Woods, don't do that. Don't do that, D. That's his. Don't do that.
I'm just asking him, man.
Don't do that. You know the answer.
Man, I'm taking the fifth on that, man. I'm taking
no, the NFL didn't make sacks an official individual stat, put it that way.
Right.
They didn't become individual stats until 1982. So if you were like from that generation, were playing in 82, the only stats that they would recognize were your stats from 82 and up. That's the NFL. They don't recognize anybody's individual sack numbers from before 1982.
That's wild, man.
That's crazy. Why don't they just count that, man? Count that in
with Deacon Jones right
now. Okay,
so
technically, here's the deal. Technically, Mike Strahan has the record for sacks, right?
Yeah, technically.
Right.
Okay. Unofficially, Deacon Jones had 34 sacks in 1 year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Derek Thomas officially is credited for most sacks in a game with 8 or something, right? 7.5, 8. Okay.
Thomas.
long time ago.
8 sacks.
Here's the deal. Years ago, in the 1950s, there was a player that played with the Eagles. He got 17 sacks in a game.
And it wasn't
who was he playing against?
And it's not recognized.
Who was he playing against?
The Vikings.
Hey, look. Hey,
I can't.
I'm not changing the subject one
This
time.
brother gonna drive me to drink. That's all I got to say.
While you doing that, but look, let me ask y'all this though. Like we all know the season for real, it damn near over with. So,
nah, man. No, it's not over, bro. What are you talking about?
Will the other three people know it? But do y'all feel like? But look though, for real though.
Do we like that, bro?
No,
we got a chance, bro. If we beat the Chiefs, we got a chance, bro. But if we lose, it's different.
No, I'm just saying this though, Mike. They do win. I don't think they could beat a 49ers, a Cowboy, or Eagles team. So, what the fuck the point is? But I'm just saying this though. Do y'all feel like it's time for the Minnesota Vikings to make a big trade before the deadline to worry about the future?
What do you got? You don't
right now.
You don't have anything to trade. You don't have any collateral. You don't have anything to trade.
Hey, we got somebody now. Hey.
Okay.
We got KJ Osborne.
No, man.
We got Jefferson.
I know where he's going with this. Yeah, I know where he's going.
KJ Osborne trade. I know he is.
For real.
Okay. I'm gonna put this out there, and I don't know how true it is. The Vikings said they offered JJ a big extension before the season. He turned it down, but the reason he turned it down was because he wants to see what happens with the quarterback position.
Makes sense.
I read that. Though.
But they're making it sound like JJ wants to play with Kirk.
No, people just can't read in between the lines. Basically, what that is like this: the NFL salary cap is going to go up every season, right? Only season why it didn't go up because of COVID, whatever, because of the revenue, it was all messed up. But it's going to go up every year. So if you're actually like a guy like Justin Jefferson, who's probably going to break the bank and be basically declared the highest paid player that's not a quarterback, which Bosa already has right now, you would actually want to wait to next season and make a new contract because you're going to make more money and more guaranteed money next season. But you can't come out there and say like that's what your motivating factor is. You got to throw other things in there by saying, oh, it could be the quarterback situation, stuff like that, because you don't want the media to start running with, oh, JJ is just worried about money and not winning.
Well, here's the thing too. The Vikings actually have JJ. JJ really can't say nothing for 2 years.
Exactly.
Really, 3 years.
Yeah.
And it goes up every year. Now,
exactly.
Say the Vikings play lousy for the rest of the year. They're up there with draft choices next year.
Yeah.
What's his name's not coming out? Caleb Williams. He's gonna stay in college. He's gonna stay.
He coming out. I don't believe
he coming out.
No,
he got to come out.
Why would he not? Because he'll make just like he said before. Like he said before, he'll make just as much money with the NIL staying in college than as he would with the pros.
Yeah, but he might make more money. He might make just enough. But you gotta think about it like this though. He's gonna put his body in jeopardy. Let's just say he do go out there and he tore his ACL. You know,
but here's the thing. But here's the thing, though.
He's not gonna be drafted at the top, and he actually done lost money at that point.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing, though.
First overall pick.
Like I said, if you get hurt, you get hurt. It don't matter. So he can stay in college, get hurt. He can come to pros, get hurt. He's still getting hurt.
Think about it like this though.
Long term.
Even though he projected to be the first overall pick, if he stays and he gets hurt next season, that's going to be a team that basically has to have him on a roster and basically have to rehab him back. Like some teams don't want to do that. They rather have a quarterback in place.
They want, and that's another problem too with these NFL teams. They draft these quarterbacks and they have nobody to learn from. They can't sit and absorb the game. They're like thrown into the fire right away.
Because these coaches are on hostage for winning.
These coaches are on borrowed time. Yeah. But here's the thing: some quarterbacks mentally are ready for that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of quarterbacks that aren't.
But look, though, Tony, what if Caleb Williams
You want to
say fuck it. I'm pulling Eli Manning. I'm not playing for y'all.
He's going to do that because depending on who he's already got a list of who he'll play for. The Vikings are on that, by the way.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, the Vikings were on that list.
I sent it to you on Instagram.
Yeah, the Vikings are on that list.
Y'all forget. He had Addison last year, man.
Addison and Blackman.
Right. Yo,
But look, if Chicago got the number one overall pick, they won't trade him to Minnesota.
No. Chicago, well, they might. Quasi's dumb enough to take the deal. And Ryan Poles will fleece him. Ryan Poles will fleece him.
How will we? Nah, we're not going to get that number one spot.
No, the Bears right now. Okay, you take away the game Thursday night by Fields, he's looked horrendous.
Yeah.
Washington is not that good. So going forward,
I don't know about
he's
that.
He's not gonna repeat what he did. He's just not what he did against Washington. He's gonna have a rough year.
But they're gonna move on regardless, though.
They're moving on, and that's Poles. Poles is moving on.
And Poles wasn't the GM when he got drafted either.
No.
Right. That's the other guys.
And plus, Chicago got Carolina first round pick.
Yeah. So they gonna get a top receiver and a top quarterback depending on whoever it's gonna be anyway.
They gonna get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison.
Hey, what's crazy? That's exactly what we did last week when we did the draft. We got a quarterback and Marvin Harrison in the first round.
We traded Justin Jefferson, which I don't know about all that.
Oh, you did? You traded Justin. See, you broke down and traded Justin Jefferson. You broke down and traded Justin Jefferson. But here's the thing, though. Jefferson is kind of expendable. And the only reason I say that is because Jordan Addison is technically a wide receiver one.
He is.
I don't know yet.
We don't know because we don't get the ball.
We don't know because he ain't out there on the field.
But my thing is this, though, Tony. Look. I like the way you just said that. Let's say we do trade JJ, right? Mm-hmm. We are paying a tight end top-notch dollar. So
but the thing about it though, no, you can't say we paying a tight end top dollar because if you look at the highest paid contracts for wide receiver wise, it's like 30-something million. Highest paid contracts for basically tight ends wise, it's like 17. You gotta look at how much money, how much the percentage of that contract is affected.
But also, here's another thing too, like it's been said before on here, the Vikings have kicked so much money down the road. So we're on the line. We're on the hook for that money, even after those players are gone. We're still on the
million next year for Kirk Cousins
and 23 for Daniil.
That's why I said. That's why I said if you look at overall, it might be best for the Vikings to trade JJ for draft picks.
Hey, you know what? I said that about a couple of months ago, and everybody called me crazy.
No, but look though. My reason is different now though. If you look at the Minnesota Viking offense and defense whole. We got a whole bunch of free agents next year.
I'm telling you, that was basically my whole thing. You trade JJ and you fix the salary cap situation to where you basically have a down year where you can basically have all those void years come up and then you can be, you can rebound. But I was crazy when I said trade JJ.
No. Because Mike's shaking his head. Look, Mike, we got $58 million dead cap, right? We got 5 draft picks. We need a whole new defense. And some players on offense.
So do you think Jordan Addison is a number one wide receiver?
He can be.
He could be.
All right. Now, what proof do you have? Saying that because the number one corner is not on him. He's not getting triple team and double coverage. Justin Jefferson is taking that.
Think about it like this though.
He's not getting on the field. KJ's taking his snaps. For some reason, they're not putting Jay. They're not putting Jay on the field.
Look,
that's the only thing,
game, right? Jordan Addison is on a rookie contract. He's going to be on a control contract for the next 5 seasons. Was full for going forward, right? Zoe already said we're going to be under the cap, $58 million for players that's not going to be even playing for this team. They're going to be playing somewhere else, right? So you're going to sign JJ to another $30 million per year. You are barely going to have enough money to even sign your draft picks.
But you can wait
for all that money.
But see, we got a luxury. We can wait 2 years.
Yeah, we can wait. We don't have to pay him.
No, you're
the only problem that could be is if JJ decides to become a diva, then he could bitch and moan.
If he does, that's a
yeah, and that's a big if.
You never know when it's gonna happen.
But you also, what this team's biggest question mark is quarterback.
Yeah,
it's quarterback. And here's another thing too. Okay, if you guys
next Saturday, we're gonna be watching the Washington versus Oregon game. You know, we're gonna take a look at Michael Penix and Bo Nix.
That's who I want.
I've seen Bo Nix. He ain't bad.
I do not want a player that tore both his ACLs. I'm cool.
I want him.
But here's the thing, though.
I don't care if he tore his ACL, PCL, or he got an Achilles. If he can play quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings and be a franchise quarterback, I'm taking him.
He can play. He can play.
Here's what you got to look at, though.
Is he better than Bo Nix?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, though.
I think
the way we're looking at it right now, say the team doesn't do that great this year. So, when free agency comes around, you don't need to have money for free agents.
Exactly.
And if you do, here's the thing: who wants to come up here?
But wait though, Tony. If you do sign a free agent, you're gonna be doing the same thing you did with Davenport, where you're gonna sign him low money this season and kick the next money down.
Or you know what,
this team, and it really messes up your cap even more because you signed him. But there's no guarantee of him being on the team next year, and you still got to pay that contract for the void year you kick down the line.
And that team, here's a possibility too. We could be signing a bunch of Dean Lowrys.
Oh gosh, we should have. So we really should have just started this whole rebuild process
2 years ago.
2 years ago,
right? Mm-hmm. To catch up, so we can get our quarterback and all that. So,
but that is ownership,
right? So. Yeah,
but here's the thing.
I don't know about giving up JJ. I don't know. I'm still like,
man. I don't care about no JJ. I don't care about no TJ. I don't care about CJ. I care about a Super Bowl. Whatever they gotta do to get this cap situation right, and be competitive in the off season and during the season, I'm with it. I'm with it.
How many years we're gonna be down until? How many years we're gonna be down until we start actually being like contenders? In your opinion?
Here's the thing, though. If this team sticks to history, they've never been down. They've had one bad year, then they're right back to mediocre, and then they're good again. So that's a script that they've had for the last 30 years.
But the NFL changed.
Yeah, but you know what? They've still done it. They did. This is only 10 years ago they were doing it.
So would you want Caleb Williams or JJ?
Caleb Williams.
Oh, okay, I
agree too. I agree. I ain't gonna lie.
You can't
win a quarterback with no wide receivers.
Yeah. We already had Randy Moss. We already had Chris Carter. We already had Stephon Diggs. We already had Adrian Peterson, Everson Griffin, all these great skill players. And the one thing we always lacked the past 20 years is a franchise quarterback.
Come on, talk your talk, D-Woods. Talk your talk, D-Woods.
I'm just saying, man, we gonna keep going back and forth about it. Quarterbacks drive this league. The reason why we say in Kansas City is so good, it ain't just because of Kelsey or Andy Reid. It's because they got Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you got to remember though, before Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid had Alex Smith.
But true though, but they had Alex Smith, but Pat Mahomes won them.
Actually, yeah, he was. Alex Smith was
not on this level. Not on this level.
No,
not at the
3.
They were 13-3. They were
13-3.
Did they win the Super Bowl?
That's why when they traded for Pat,
no, they got beat by. They lost in New England.
It don't matter what the record is. We know that we won 13 games last year. It doesn't matter what your record is if you ain't winning the damn Super Bowl.
You know the funny thing about that is this, though, right? Kansas City traded up to get Pat Mahomes, and then traded Alex Smith to the Washington Redskins.
Wait a minute, who did the Bears trade with?
That's crazy.
Who did the Bears trade with that they took Trubisky instead of Mahomes?
Damn. Yeah, we need a damn
Trubisky.
I know Kansas City.
I think it was like New York or something like that.
And they picked Trubisky.
Yeah.
That was a fireable offense even the next day.
Even then.
Yeah, that was fireable.
So this can work out two ways, y'all. If we lose to the Chiefs, it can work out for us because then it's not like it's a guarantee that we're going to beat the Bears. We can mess around, lose to the Bears. We might just suck, like really suck, and get the first overall pick. So depending on how tomorrow goes, we can mess around, have the first overall pick and draft Caleb Williams. So we'll go from there.
This team this team has no direction. Let's just put it at this team has no direction, and that starts at the top.
I'm about to get up out of here, man, because I'm trying to get ready for the game tomorrow. You know.
Oh yeah, we're going live tomorrow.
Yeah, the game's at 1 o'clock your time. What you got to get ready for?
I gotta get up. You know, I got the kids. You know, I gotta get them ready.
Oh yeah, you got
kids. You know how that go. I gotta
How
get
many
my
kids you
kids
got, bro?
set up. Huh?
How many kids you got?
I got 2. I got a 15-year-old
Okay.
girl and 1-year-old girl.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
How many you don't know about though?
I got one. Actually, got one on the way too. So.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Okay, are we supposed to know that or not?
Y'all fair. Y'all can know that.
Oh, you said it kind of like on the down low, like don't let it be known, but I got one on the way.
I gotta get the kids ready. Spend
It's
time
gonna be a
with the
boy.
fam.
And you can name him Jason Woods.
Nah. It's probably, if it's a boy, it's probably like Darius or Kobe or something like that. Kareem
Or Forrest.
Kareem Woods.
No,
Yeah,
Forrest. Forrest Woods.
Nah, Doggy. That ain't it.
Don't listen to Yogi. He'll be having you name your kid Forrest Gump.
All right, Todd.
Run, Forrest, run!
Right,
Later, D Woods.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah. We about to all jump off real quick. Hey, it's about 2 hours. Tomorrow, I don't know. I got some chores, but I might try to do a pregame show. But we will be going live during the game. Then T-Bell and Catch will be doing the postgame show at 9 p.m. Central.
You guys need to come on there. The
When?
post game tomorrow.
What time y'all doing? What do you say?
What time are we going to do it, Yogi?
9 p.m. Central.
9 p.m. Central. 10 o'clock your time, so.
Oh, bet. I'm on there.
I think 10 o'clock your time too, Mike.
Yeah, just send me the link, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Send me
on
the
there.
link, yo.
Philly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Have a good
Later,
night.
y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Skull to the bowl. Whole lot of skull gang on this one. Yeah. Hey. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what the team doing, man. They ain't messing with the perp gang. It's our year, time to get this ring. Bring it home back to the skull gang. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what the team doing, man. They ain't messing with